All right, here's an example. A dudess hiked down a trail in 3 hours and 30 minutes. The trail back up was 4 miles shorter. They hiked, I guess she wasn't alone, she was with another dudess. They hiked 2 miles per hour slower coming up, and it took them 1 hour longer. Find the downward rate of speed. All right. So we're going to use a law of physics. It says that the rate of speed times the amount of time equals the distance traveled. Now let x equal what we're looking for, the downward speed. And let's make a table. And on this table, we're going to have 3 columns that correspond to the rate times time equals distance. And we're going to have 2 rows. The first row on top will be the down trip, and the one below will be the up trip. We said that x equals a downward speed, so the rate of speed for the down trip is going to be x. And they told us that it's 2 miles per hour slower coming the other way, so the rate of speed upward is x minus 2. The amount of time that they traveled downward was 3 hours 30 minutes, so it's 3.5 hours. And they said that coming back was 4 miles shorter. The trail back up was 4 miles shorter, but that's not what's relevant. What's relevant is that it took them the time 1 hour longer than the 3.5, so that's 4.5 time coming back up. Now, going down, well, look, the formula says the rate times the time equals the distance. So just multiply the rate for the downward trip, x, times the time, 3.5, and that will give you the distance that they traveled, 3.5 times x. And for the upward trip, the rate was x minus 2 times the time, 4.5, gives you 4.5 times parenthesis x minus 2. Okay, now comes some ingenious thinking where you're going to be able to come up with an equation, and this is it. The distance traveling up was equal to the distance traveling down minus 4. That's what they told us. They said it was 4 miles shorter coming down. We're going to use that information to grab some data off of our chart, our table, and form an equation. The distance going up, that would be the value in the third column of the second row. That's 4.5 times parenthesis x minus 2. Bring down the equal sign and write the distance coming down minus 4. Well, on the table, the distance coming down was 3.5 times x, and don't forget to minus the 4. Ooh, we need to put an x after the 3.5. Okay, on the left side, we're going to solve this equation. Let's distribute the multiplication to eliminate the parentheses. We get 4.5 times x minus 9. 9 is 4.5 times 2. And on the right side, we have bring down the 3.5 times x, bring down the minus sign and the 4. Okay, so let's gather all the x's on one side and all the numbers on the other side. We're going to get x minus 9 equals negative 4, and then x equals 5 miles per hour. So the question was to find the downward rate of speed. That's what x is. We called it the downward speed. The downward rate of speed is equal to 5 miles per hour.